In couples, every couple is going to face big decisions, big conversations, difficult conversations. And unfortunately, too many couples are uncomfortable with conflict to begin with, let alone the big ones. One of the things I really want to say today in this video is we want to understand that big topics need the time they need to resolve. I mentioned our discomfort with conflict in a lot of couples because so many couples come at conflict like it's something to rush through or race through, but it's not helping. Even for the small stuff, it's not helping. But it really gets in the way for the big topics. Stuff like taking care of an aging parent or moving, which is an enormous stress on families and couples, making a career change, dealing with old injuries or fears, financial issues, intimacy and sexual issues, the topics that can loom over a couple. Well, if you're not comfortable with conflict in the first place, and I got lots of videos about that, that's going to be a problem. But this video is about, given your discomfort with that conflict situation, you'll take on a big topic like you're taking on a small topic, trying to rush through it, resolve it. And the flip side of that, because you're uncomfortable, avoiding it, not talking about it. So many couples issues come down to, well, we're having problems with intimacy, but I'm terrified of talking about it. And I just want to race through it, either avoid it or race through it and solve it. When in fact, big issues take time. I'm not saying anything any of you that are watching don't know, but we're not thinking consciously often because, well, it's going to mean conflict. It's going to mean discomfort. We're going to have to talk about this scary thing. So we race instead of slow down. Big topics are going to call up emotions. Conflict calls up emotions. Big topics are going to take time to wrestle with. You might start out disagreeing. And of course, there's no guarantee you'll always disagree, but that's just the point. You start out in opposite positions and you work out a compromise. It may just be incredibly uncomfortable to sit with a topic, let it percolate between you as a couple, get a chance to get what you think out, listen to them, and get someplace. So what are you going to do? Well, I've got some recommendations. That comes as a big surprise, I know. What you want to do first is surrender to the notion that this topic is going to take time. You're just going to have to give it time, whatever that looks like. And a secondary recommendation is don't decide how quickly it should get resolved. Give it the time it takes. It might be one discussion. You get over your fear, you get over your discomfort, you talk, voila, it's figured out. But it may take two conversations or three conversations or 10 conversations. Some topics take a lot of time to figure out. I think sometimes in this modern culture, I'm thinking America, but anywhere in the first or second world, we're so used to moving fast and we want a solution right now. We've got to figure it out. But some topics just don't get solved by racing through them. Sometimes they need a chance to steep and percolate and just other coffee and tea terms. So surrender to the notion that it's going to take time and give it the time it takes. Recommendation 1 and 2. 3, I would encourage you to get under what's making you uncomfortable. Why are you avoiding it? Why are you trying to race through it? Is it personal fears about the topic? Is it fears about the way your partner is going to react? Is it general discomfort with the issue? Is it fear of conflict? Is it all those things? Sit down with your partner and talk about the issues even before you get to the issue. What's stopping you? Recommendation number 3, discuss that and find ways to help each other get around that so you can actually talk about the topic. And then one more recommendation. Try not to take it so seriously. Big topics are serious. Taking care of an elderly parent or wrestling with bad finances can make everything seem so serious. But you know what? You have each other. And if you're going to make an effort to work at this, well, relax. 2 heads are better than 1. The 2 of you are probably pretty smart people. I've very rarely met any stupid people in my life. Figure it out. Give it the time it takes. Relax into the process and understand that big issues are going to take time to figure out. And if you give them the time that they need to get figured out, you're almost guaranteed to get there. All right. Thanks for watching.